US invaded Venezuela. Buy defense stocks, buy stocks. Why? Do you even know what stocks are? You shouldn't buy what you don't know. A stock is a pie, the complete equity of a company. A share is a slice of that pie. A share means you own a piece of that company, but for most, it means nothing. You don't vote, you don't decide anything, you just hope the line goes up. So why would companies sell stocks to random people? To grow. Instead of borrowing from a bank with interest, a company sells ownership. They want public money, your money. So they do an IPO.
An IPO is an initial public offering. It's the first time a stock is offered for sale to the general population.
After that, the company got paid and the shares don't belong to them anymore. They belong to the market. So it's not actually companies who you buy from. It's other people. If a lot of people want it, the price goes up, just like Nvidia and their chips for AI. If a lot of people want to get rid of the stock, the price goes down. That's why information is golden here. It is the only thing that matters, because the stock price can be artificially manipulated based only on a piece of info someone spreads. And it works both ways. There's a pump and dump scheme where someone hypes the stock up and then sells on the high prices. And there's a poop and scoop scheme where they spread negative rumors to depress the price and then buy on the lows. That's why you cannot trust anybody on social media. Always do your own research. And one of the first things you have to research is market cap. It tells you how big the company appears to be, not how much money is inside of it. The smaller the market cap, the smaller the amount of money needed to move the price. That is usually how pump and dumps are done, on small stocks that are easy to move and manipulate. But to manipulate, you have to have the ability to buy and sell quickly. And that is what market makers are for. They literally make the market. What these huge money companies do is constantly place buy and sell orders, so you can always trade without waiting for another person. Because again, it's called trading for a reason. To buy, you need somebody to sell. They themselves earn from the spread, the difference between buy and sell prices. It is a very tiny difference in price, but they do it millions of times. They also can move the market to their will, even though it's kinda shady. There are other things like inside trading, which basically means you trade on non-public info. Wash trading, where someone creates artificial trading volume which makes the stock seem more popular. There's spoofing, where a trader places huge buy or sell orders but never executes them, which creates fake demand which again makes the stock look better than it is. There's also legal manipulation. Yes, legal manipulation. That's media-driven price moves because news are not neutral if you didn't know. That's institutional accumulation because big money doesn't buy like you do. They buy slow, they buy early, they suppress prices to avoid attention and then sell on highs. But if you decided to buy that defense stock, which company would you choose? Actually, you don't have to choose. You can just buy a stock fund, which is simply a collection of stocks. Or an ETF, which is also a collection of stocks and sometimes other assets, but trades like a stock all day instead of just once, and usually has lower fees than most stock funds. At the end of the day, everything ties down to the information you have. And what better way to get it than with our free weekly Money Moves newsletter that will give you the information edge you need when dealing with finance. Because again, information is golden here.